How did you spend your downtime, knowing that you've got now the rest of the season, the grind ahead of you? How did you spend it?
I just went back home. Got to go back home, so flew back home. Got to see my brother play. Best recruit in the nation, Young Concrete. Until Uiagalelei, got to see him play last Friday, and I just chilled out the house, hung out with my mom, watched college football, and just hung out with some friends, family.
Do you think that was good for you to kind of relax for a little bit, get that before you start the stretch run?
I think it's always good. Yeah, no, it was always good. I got to see my family, got to see my brother play, got to see my mom. It was cool. Just kind of relax, kind of get away from it just a little bit, a couple hours away from it. But it was good though. You know, I miss my mom, miss my brother. Got to go see them all. But it was good. I thought it was really good.
You watch any of the Syracuse Wake game?
I seen a little bit of it. I watched a lot of it on film, but I didn't watch. I watched some of it live, but I was going through. I watched a lot of the Oklahoma Texas game. I was watching that one, and then after that game, I had to go somewhere, so I didn't get to watch too much of the Syracuse and Wake Forest game.
What's been your impression of that Syracuse defense? And
Good.
Any different than maybe what you guys have seen from other defenses?
I think not. I mean, they do a lot of stuff that's schematically. They do a lot of stuff that's really well. Their own defense, like so, they have a little different stuff than a lot of other teams. Every defense is a little different than each other and do a lot of different stuff. But I thought they're really good defense, really fundamentally sound. I thought they played really fast and they fly to the ball.
What were some of your takeaways from the Boston College game, going back and watching it? Jordan was saying he feels like y'all are getting really close right now, putting everything together. Is that kind of how you're feeling?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we're very close to exploding. I think, like Jordan said, I think we're right there. You know, just little stuff right there that could just take us to the next level where we see ourselves playing as an offense. We think we're just right there, and the more we keep practicing, the more we keep playing. I think we're just getting closer and closer and closer each and every time.
Are you looking forward to playing in that dome, which is kind of unusual?
Yeah.
It's a smaller dome, unusual environment.
No, definitely. Yeah, I heard a lot about it. Heard it's super loud, so I feel like that's gonna be a great challenge for us to be able to play in it. Be able to play an away game. I think it's just super cool. I never played in a dome before. I did the Ohio State game, but I think it was my first time. But I think it's gonna be a cool environment. Just be able to play in a dome, play against Syracuse. Just heard a lot about playing up there. Heard it's like a cool place to play. So I'm excited.
I guess the last time we saw you were on the field, I guess like 12:30 in the morning after the Boston College game. I guess
Sir.
what prompts you to do that after a game?
I just kind of wanted to get out of my system. I know there's throws that I missed. Kind of want to just go out there and correct it. I didn't want to wait till the next day. So I kind of just wanted to get out there and just fix it right then and there. Just like when it's fresh in my mind. I feel like when you be able to go fix something right, like say you have a throw in practice and you miss the throw, you do it right after practice. The same thing with a game. Like I have a throw that I missed or something I want to really work on. Just get it done right after the game. I feel like it's just super fresh and you be able to fix it right then and there.
I guess if you've done that in high school or whatever before.
Yeah, no, I've done it in high school. I've done it here before. I think it's the first time people have seen it. Yeah, yes, sir.
In your mind, how many throws did you miss that you're like, yeah, I wish I had it back? 2, 3, 4.
I think there was probably 6. I thought, but there was 6. The one to Bo, there's a couple to Bo. One of the flat routes I was rolling out, missed him, just threw it right behind him, easy one. Another one was the wheel to him, overthrew him. Should have given him a chance on that one. Other one was I rolled out, and then we kind of did like a little switch, and he ran up the field, missed him, threw it a little too high. Other one was the Joe. Should have gave him a chance. It was on a press fade. Probably should have thrown a back shoulder instead of leading him down the field. Another one was when he got a PI call. I just threw it a little too far ahead of him. And I'm trying to think. On the stick route where Sage made a catch, but it was low. It was really low. He made a great catch. He did a great job catching it, but I feel like I should have put it up a little bit higher. And those are the ones that I worked on.
It's interesting that you recount every one of those throws. Does it stick with you?
Yeah, kind of sticks with you. Kind of just not to a certain point, but when you think about it, like those are the wishy throws that you go through your mind. You think about those are the throws like, okay, you learn from that. You can go and think from it like, this is what I could have done better, this and that. And you just go and just think about it during practice, and you just go out through it, and just think about those, and you know this is what you want to get better from. This is what you could have done better. This is what you could do next time to be able to prevent that from happening. Sorry.
Looking back at the film, what would you attribute those missed throws to? Is it just footwork, technique, or you just missed those throws?
I think a combination of everything. Some of them might have been footwork, getting downhill on the rollout a little bit easier, making it easier with me, and then some other one was just throwing it, just being confident in throwing, just giving the receiver a chance instead of trying to throw a perfect ball.
as the season progresses, do you feel like you're getting more comfortable in the RPO game, just kind of making the right read in that aspect?
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I thought I did a good job making the right reads and right decisions last game. Definitely getting comfortable each and every game I play. Sir.
You mentioned just making a confident throw. Is that something that you felt like you started struggling with at all when it seemed to be going bad against Boston College for a while, or
Nah, not about like confidence. It's just kind of like just going out there and just ripping it. Just not thinking about it too much. Not thinking about the ball placement. Just going out there and just going out there and just ripping it. That's kind of what I mean by just confidence. Just going out there and just ripping the
you
ball.
know, that's when you're at your best?
Yes, sir, definitely. Just going out there spinning it.
What was kind of bye week like? I know what you did this bye week, but what was kind of your focus of, okay, I want to really improve in this area?
I think the main thing was just continue to go and just keep focused on each and every play. As offense, just going and attacking each and every play, focusing on that particular play at hand. And once you get that play, then you move on to the next play. Not try to move over. Just keep going play by play by play, giving maximum effort by each and every play. I think that's what I really focused on this week.
Seemed like you guys got a lot of man coverage on the back end from Boston College with as effective as you guys were running the ball. Is that what you want, to get some of those one-on-one matchups and be able to hit those down the field?
Definitely, yeah. And we get those one-on-one matchups. We have receivers outside that will be able to make the play. So that's what you want. That's what you want to be able to do, is be able to have a defense, be able to play man coverage, be able to stop the run, and just give our receivers one-on-one chances. That's all you want as an offense. Yes, sir.
What do you attribute some of those overthrows? Is it simply just overthrowing, or is there something mechanical when you miss on those throws?
Some of it is just overthrow. Some of it is just you gotta give receiver a chance, try to put the ball too fine, try to aim it too much, try to put a perfect ball, and kind of just put it a little too far out there. And some of it's some technique. It just kind of depends on each and every throw.
And you said that
Go ahead, sorry.
during the bye, kind of getting that mental refresh. You said it. How important was that with this last stretch where, technically the ACC is still up for grabs? There's some things that obviously have to happen, but
I think the main thing for the bye week is be able to get be able to keep everybody healthy, be able to just take a little break from football, from the contact wise, and just be able to just look back for the last 5 games and know what you got to do, be able to do better, be able to go into these next 7-game stretch, be able to come out on top, be able to win all 7 of these games.
Is there anything you can do from a mental standpoint to just say, hey, I'm just going to go out there and play and not think about it and just, like you said, let it fly?
I think everything it is preparation, and this confidence comes from the preparation on the practice field, and comes from film work, comes from film study. So as long as I do my part on that, I'll be perfectly fine. I'll be perfectly confident for the game, sir.
You mentioned being close, and you guys, not cashing in those opportunities, scoring touchdowns. Was that a focus during the off week? Did you drill more red zone stuff, or to focus on that?
Yeah, I think the main thing was just finishing. We got field goals. BT went 4 for 4, but we want to turn. Even though BT's a great kicker, we want to be able to just turn those field goals into touchdowns, especially when we get into the red zone. Just be able to finish drives and just be able to come up with touchdowns instead of field goals. So that was the main thing. Just be able to finish periods, finish practice periods, be able to finish the end of practice, strong. Just focusing on just finishing. Sir.
That one drive where y'all got inside the 5,
Mhm.
kind of take me through that drive and those plays. I guess what it was like going back and seeing those on film. Did you see any opportunities maybe?
Yeah, no, definitely. On one of my runs, I think it might have been first or second down. On one of the runs, I had a way to be able to go right to the back of the running back. Should have been able to bounce it. Either could have bounced it right, could have cut back left. But I kind of just got up on the running back a little too fast, where I wasn't able to cut off of it. Going back in the film, I think that was definitely one of the plays I wish I had back. Could have got it in, probably could have scored on that, or could have got it down to like 1 or 2. Made it a lot easier to get in.
Do you feel like your chemistry within God is really starting to shine?
Definitely, yeah. No, I mean, Joe, he's a special talent, man. He's really good. We definitely got a connection there with Joe, and he's been playing really well. And he see it in practice. He goes hard each and every day. Comes out ready to play, and when it comes out the game time, he's ready to go. So, no, definitely have a connection there.